Hey everybody, Cal here, bringing you episode 37 of our Necromancers Let's Play of Total War Warhammer. Last time we pushed away the rebellion in Kisliv, but we're staring down the barrel of a pretty mighty Chaos invasion. We have 3 Chaos armies, 2 large Norscan armies, Brayherd of Chaos, is that what it is? Or Warherd of Chaos, I can never get those straight. So those are all very threatening. There's basically no chance we can hold Kislev, but we can potentially make them pay for it. I think that's what we're going to try to do. Out in the west, we have Kemmler in Altdorf. So he's been sort of fighting with Wulfric back and forth here for a while now, and I think it's time that we try to finish this off. So we'll try to get that done this episode. And then all the way out to the east, we have Gustav and Ludwig, and they're in range of Mount Gunbad now. So I think Ludwig is going to switch out of raiding stance. We'll use his next point to get. I think he needs Raised Dead, so he can be a proper necromancer. We have Master of the Dead and Raised Dead now, so yes, Ludwig is now a proper necromancer with proper skills. So he is going to. Do we need to raise any dead here? I don't think so. I think this is going to be fine. He's going to go in and start sieging Mount Gunbad. I think we only need the battering ram. I'll go ahead and put these banners onto the skeletons, and we'll just continue the siege like that. We're going to move up in. If we switch to regular stance, we'd be able. No, we wouldn't be able to do sieging. So we're just going to keep in raiding stance here. Maybe we can get Gregor moved into the other army, just to make the chances that they sally out lower, because this army is kind of garbage, and the enemy might notice that and sally out against us, which would not be in our favor. So our income is sort of in the gutter right now, and that's because last turn we recruited Helman Gorst, this crazy army. It costs almost 6k a turn, so that's very expensive. Let's go ahead and move him up as far as we can to the north, because I think if he can, we might already be too late to get to Beckhofen to save it. I think it might get sieged this turn. While Melchior, I'm kind of regretting getting these skeleton warriors, because I've been looking at these armies here. They have at least 1 giant and a bunch of minotaurs. These guys have 4 giants. Another giant and a bunch of chaos knights, so anti-large is actually what we need, not anti-infantry. So I think we're going to send Melchior back this way. We're going to kick out these skeleton warriors, and we're going to recruit skeleton spearmen in their place, because it's anti-large that we need. Christiana is going to stay in her regular position and keep anyone from doing any bad stuff there. And then Abarash von Sinclair might not be a bad idea to just give him Deadly Blade, give him some of those types of skills, or actually no. Should we get the last point of Drill Master? No, I think no. Deadly Blade. So Kemmler, I think we're going to move him up and out of Altdorf. We can raise. So this army again has a bunch of anti-large units. So let's grab another Terrorgeist. We'll keep that after this battle, but for now, to help out with the rest of things, I think we're going to grab a bunch more skeleton spearmen. So maybe 4 skeleton spearmen, a second unit of crypt ghouls, and then maybe 4 zombies. We're going to be disbanding these next turn probably, so let's go ahead and raise that. Should be good enough to fight this army here. Get Abarash moved in there to help, and Heinrich Kemmler will attack. Yeah, so it's giving us a pretty good balance of power here. I would tend to agree, but we're going to fight this because who doesn't like fighting Wulfric, right? And he has a pretty interesting roster here. Even though they're fairly beat up, he's got some sort of Fimir warriors and Skin Wolves, bunch of heroes, so we're going to be facing off against quite a bit of magic. But then a bunch of garbage garbage horsemen who, I mean, they have high speed, so we may have trouble chasing them down, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll just let them. I think we'll. Yeah, we do have some forests here, so what we could do is kind of push down through these woods, and if we fight in the woods here, then one, it'll harm their large units, of which we only have 3, and they're going to be dedicated to anti-large antics. And yeah, so their Marauder Horsemasters can spend all their time shooting into the woods if they like. 17 magic is a good start. Let's start deployment. So as usual, let's get our unit of zombies out front as group 1. So they'll just be soaking up some ranged fire. I'll put some ghouls and Karen Wraiths maybe. Actually, no, Karen Wraiths shouldn't go in the main line. Then in the Grave Guard are sort of different. So why don't we put these guys as group 2? Abarash is on foot. So yeah, let's put Abarash in the main line, or with these guys in. No, no. What am I doing? We want the corpse cart in the main line. Yeah, so that'll keep the corpse cart nicely centered. Buff up as many units as physically possible. So that should be a good arrangement. And then these fellas, along with Abarash, will be our assassins. I think only of these units here, I think only the Skin Wolf has magical attacks. I think everybody else just has regular attacks. Oh no, the wizards do as well. But I don't think. Where's their lord? I don't think Wulfric does. So these guys are going to be working on killing Wulfric. So let's put them on 3. Vargeist. So let's put Kemmler on 0 because he's our caster. And then these guys I think are just going to get controlled individually. Rambert is mounted. So yeah, let's go ahead, get group 3. Put them on the left here, or no, maybe on the right. And Kemmler on the left. And then these 3 guys just sort of up here. Maybe we'll just slap them in group 6. We frequently put flyers in group 6. That's the only reason. And let's go ahead and start the battle. Okay, so we want to move up into these trees as fast as we can in case they charge over here. It doesn't look like they're going to, though, thankfully. We might actually want to get Rambert out on this flank here, just so that we have somebody there to stop anyone from coming in behind us. Group 6 can sit up here. Yeah, an awful lot of Marauder Horsemasters. The trick is going to be to try to kill Soul Crusher with the Vargeists, Terrorgeists, while not getting our Vargeists and Terrorgeists killed by all these Marauder Horsemasters. So I think we're going to have to wait until lines meet or what have you before we do that. Go ahead and speed things up here while our units get formed up. Okay. Then we want to push into these other woods, if we could, but it seems like they're reforming in the woods as well. That's kind of weird. Maybe if we push out to the side here, we can draw them out and away from those woods. Is this a tempting target for you guys? Can they come over here? Yeah, they are. Okay. Let's pull them away like so. The rest of these guys push up into these woods here. Rambert should be able to get in on Harak here. Where is Rambert? Yeah, Rambert, get into Harak there. Get some. Okay, so their whole army, actually, except for their casters, seems to have split off, which is a bit weird. Rambert, can we pin those guys? Nope. Okay. So that finishes off Harak. We can send him in towards Jurgesh. As the army is taking trying to sneak up on us here, I think. Okay. So Abrash. No, this is Rambert. Rambert the Enduring. Okay. Don't know what these horsemen think they're doing exactly. Sitting around in the woods shooting at us. Alright, now let's try to get into these guys. If we can. Oh, they're just so fast. Alright. Finish off Jurgesh, the wizard here. Who is overcasting spells at us. Cairn Wraiths are a good choice. Let's try to get the corpse cart over here to help them out. Okay, so Abrash, or we're get some hits into our guys here. Get turned around to face their forces here. Get these horsemen to go through the woods. Kemler, beat up these guys if you could. Alright, if we then turn around, they should be slowed down by the forests, and we should get some damage into them. There we go. Once again, if they want to shoot at us while we're sitting in the forest, that's completely fine by me. I think that went on the wrong unit. Vargeist who need it. Okay. Rambert, get involved over here. That would be good. Vargeist, take a charge in here. Do some work, scare some guys off. Alright, Rambert. Get back in here, stand next to the corpse cart. Kemler's just busy eating Vargeist this whole battle so far. Alright. Horsemen using up all their ammo. Keep the Terrorgeist away from that nonsense much as we possibly can. Just get these guys moving into the forest a little bit more. Okay, and group 3, let's get you guys ready over here. It looks like they might be moving in. Alright. Spearmen, Crypt Ghouls, get into there. Zombies, try to gum this up. Because we want our Terrorgeist to get into Soul Crusher. Move over here. Rambert, if we get into this pit over here. Our guys, for some reason, just standing there eating shots. Okay, let's drop down Krell over here as well. Pin everybody in place. Get some armor piercing damage in there. Krell is doing some work. Abarash is doing some work. Use some help there. Yeah, once again, the horsemen are just focusing on the zombies. Keep this area all healed up. Okay, so these Vargeists, maybe get into these Marauder horsemen. Graveguard with great weapons, get over there. These fellas head into their lord, who doesn't have any magical damage. Corpse Cart should probably get in here as well. There's Soul Crusher down. So Vargeists, or Terrorgeists doing their job very well there. Yeah, Marauder Horseman dying over there. Rambert needs to get out of there. Krell, yeah, Rambert needs to get way out of there. In fact, I might tell him to withdraw for this battle. These guys doing well over there. Where's Krell? Krell should get into the Lord. They're fighting inside Soul Crusher, so we can't actually see, but we can put some buffs on there. Get the Corpse Cart over here. Kemmler, have a good day. Keep all these units at as high health as possible. I mean, we're having some trouble against Wulfric, but Krell can't actually die. Let's try to get these spearmen actually involved here and get Kemmler away from that. Oh my god. Nope. Krell Kemmler do not fight. Do not fight Wulfric. These guys are supposed to be trying to take care of Wulfric. These guys are supposed to be over there. I guess we could have used down some cubs to try to get some of these guys in here, but these guys are almost all out of ammo again. These Vargeists have traveled across the entire map here. Maybe these Terrorgeists can pick off some of these guys, but it looks like we have won it. For the vampire counts, go ahead and end the battle. It was Pyrrhic victory. I thought it was not too Pyrrhic. It was, I mean, we lost a bunch of zombies because they just stood there. They just ate all their ammo as much as we could from the Marauder Horsemen. Weird sort of move where they sort of abandoned their casters. Not really sure what the thinking was there, but we made it out. I think we're going to take the money on this one. Yeah, we're pretty poor. Leadership +5 when fighting against Chaos and Norsca. That's going to help because, well, we're going to be doing a lot of that sort of fighting. Go in here against Counterroar. Yeah, that's everybody easily dead there. And I think we're going to take the money again. Another Gravedigger for us. And then Heinrich Kemmler, I believe, is going to have to force march his way up to Kemperbad, because we need to get these Terrorgeists into action. Now, as you can see, our income is totally trash right now, so I think we should disband some of these units. Yeah, let's just turf this whole line here. I don't think we can afford them really. And I'd hate to get rid of the Vargeists because they have been doing work. But they are quite expensive. And the Corpse Cart, I think we can just raise the Corpse Cart whenever we feel like it, basically everywhere at this point, so let's just dump the corpse cart. I'll keep the Vargeist. I'll keep the Vargeists around. But yeah, we can just grab a new whatchamacallit when we need it.
You need fresh troops.
Ricker was moving over west to build up Altdorf a little more. Kemmler's got another point. I think because he's got Vargas and Terrorgeist going on, I think we're going to go for the Flying Horrors. They are sort of vampire-y, but and it doesn't really fit with, I guess, the the Necromancer theme, but they're a necessary piece of our composition. Otherwise, we don't really have any good armor-piercing, anti-large, anti-monsters. So I think that's what we're going to do with that. So we've got our income is not negative yet. It will go negative next turn. I was wondering if... So I mean, we're going to build something in Altdorf. Perhaps not this turn, but the next turn. Well, I guess we could get Altdorf up to maximum rank. But I think right now we just kind of need more money coming in. So we're going to grab the Gibbet. And Abarash is not... I think we'll leave Abarash behind to try to keep Altdorf positive. We could grab another Lord. Wondering, I think Kislev, even if we put a Lord in here, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. We could recruit a gigantic army, slap it into Kislev, and try to just grind down some of these armies here, using the garrison and an army. We might be able to do something like that. Let's see, is there any Lords here we can grab just for a turn? Fremont von Kostein is pretty garbage. Total upkeep is estimated to increase by 1097. Well, don't really see as I have a choice. We need to do something about the situation. Get him inside Kislev and raise us. Oh, there's all kinds of things available here. Alright, let's take a look at the garrison. What are they missing? Basically everything. They have Graveguard and Crypt Ghoul. So we need armor piercing and anti-large. So armor piercing. So that's 300 a turn. We don't want to spend too much on the army though. That's the only trick. Will the corpse cart make enough of a difference for this to matter? We have lots of poison. I think maybe we'll just fill up on a bunch more skeleton spearmen, or maybe just grab a whole bunch of zombies. Try to hold as long as we possibly can, and maybe actually if we grab a couple bats, they might be able to get into hell cannons or something. Go ahead and raise that. So now minus 1820, 3804. We should survive the turn. We might be able to grab one regiment of renown if anything here seems good. Nothing seems like it's going to make the difference. So hopefully that will hold them off maybe for another turn or two in the siege there. And we'll end the turn. Yep, we know that Kislev is pretty banged up. Not a ton we can do about it right now. Actually, this is a pretty scary Chaos Rebellion, Chaos Invasion. Yeah, they got a lot of units. Oh wow, they're gonna go straight in because I guess yes, Sartorial has Siege Attacker. So I think we're going to fight this and return off Control Large Army. They have 4 armies. No reason to let them have 4 armies to reinforce, with us only having 1. And we're going to go ahead and fight the battle. and see how much damage we can do. We can't win, I don't think, not unless something really weird happens here. But we should be able to use the walls to our advantage. Their army is mostly giants and stuff like that, that can't climb the walls. So hopefully we can hold them off for a long period of time and just fire away with the towers to try to take out. Perhaps we can take out a couple of these. 7 magic is fine, I guess. This is interesting which units decide to start me with, but okay, so their reinforcements are coming in on the left, but their main force is on the right here. So let's start off, grab everything, just put it in the town square. Okay, so so this is going to be a significant force assaulting. So those chosen are probably going to climb the walls. And then they have these 3 hell cannons over here. So let's try to get our Fellbats positioned thusly. They're going to try to go in behind, and possibly we'll be able to take care of those hell cannons for good. If we're lucky. They'll probably knock a hole in the wall somewhere here, so we'll have to watch out for that. But I think we're going to want some Graveguard here, and some Graveguard here for sure. To try to just hold. And we might mix in some of the Crypt Ghouls with the Graveguard, and then just like a unit of zombies on top of that. And I think we'll do the same thing. Over here. We'll drop some Crypt Ghouls on top, and a unit of zombies as well. So that's just gonna tie things up in the gate for a good long time. We don't, like I say, we don't have any anti-large here. We're gonna need to put the Graveguard with great weapons up on the wall, I think, to deal with those incoming chosen. Yeah, so I think these guys, a lot of these guys be group 1, lock their position there. These guys will be group 2, and again, we'll lock their position there. I think Fremont should probably be here, just behind the forces. And then the question is, what do they have that might climb the walls here? Nothing. They have some Chaos Warriors. So I think, yeah, the Graveguard, the Great Weapons are going to have to go over here, like I originally said, along with... we'll have some zombies just fill up the rest of the walls. So those zombies are there. These zombies will fill up the walls here, just so that we have all the towers we possibly can. These zombies will fill up the walls here. And these zombies will fill up the walls here. The main fight is going to be on the ground. So apart from these guys, which we'll put in group 3, there's not going to be much fighting there. So I think these... Oh, I should probably hit start deployment, not have that hanging. Somehow I don't even see that when that happens. Right. So we'll put our caster as group 0, and then I think we're going to have. So I think we'll put one group of zombies back here. To, I think, face this way and just hold. And then that's group 9. Just remember they're holding over there. And then the rest of these guys, I think I'm going to just have them stand behind the walls over here. Probably zombies farther in as sort of extra reinforcement. Actually, they should probably go all on this side. As extra reinforcements for this gate, because I think this is where the main fight's going to be happening. So you might want to give these guys over here to get some poison damage into those chosen who are playing the walls. And with that, we're going to go ahead and start the battle. Oh goodness! So they do have reinforcements coming in down there with Marauder champions. So their hell cannons are just coming up to the walls. Really, that's weird. So let's try to get the towers to help out with the hell cannons. And the giants. And maybe Sartorial or the Chaos Spawn, not really sure. This tower can fire in over here against the Marauder champions, maybe. Oh, we have Feral Manticore coming in here, so that's not good. I thought we unticked Control Large Army. They shouldn't all be coming in like this, I don't think. Alright, try to get some poison into that Feral Manticore, along with the Swordsman. How is this gate doing? Okay, we do have guys coming up here. Got some Grave Guard up there, along with Crypt Ghouls. They are trying to get through this wall here as well. It does look like we might be able to take down at least one Hell Cannon. That'll be some damage done to their armies. Yeah, that Hell Cannon has 2 guys left on it. So we can switch over to the next Hell Cannon, I think. Alright, Feral Manticore is getting taken care of, I think. These guys fighting it. Okay, we have more units climbing up over there. Four units on that Hell Cannon left. I think we might take out all 3 Hell Cannons on that side. You guys need to focus on that one giant there. See how many hit points we can get off of him. Units are holding fairly well. Oh, and there's a Feral Mammoth. Well, that's not going to go well. Yeah, it's going to be trouble here. Yeah, Feral Mammoth and Giant. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not good. Just get all these guys. Giant here. So there's still 4 guys on that Hell Cannon there. Towers really not hit them? Okay, that's 3 guys on that one, 6 guys on that one. So Thoriel's down there. Lord's getting hit by a giant here. That's not good. Zombies could just swarm Sartorial. That would be great. We finish off these Hell Cannons as best we can. Yeah, things are not good here. Things are very bad all around. Maybe get the bats involved over here. Alright, they are swarming the town square now. To try to countercharge these Chaos Knights with zombies. I'm sure this will go fine. Oh, what? The zombies didn't win against Chaos Knights? Wow, that's weird. So yeah, we're losing this pretty heavily. See if we can get some more zombies in here. These bats can flank around, try to surround them maybe. Alright, let's get these guys in here. And overall, we did a pretty hefty amount of damage. I think we killed all 3 of the hell cannons. So we kind of wore the enemy down a bit. These zombies should maybe get off the wall. Or stay on the wall. Okay, we have some Vargeists now. Vargeists could do some work if they weren't like the last unit in the whole thing to show up. These zombies in here. Get the bats onto the mammoth. Maybe we can do some work there. Well, they're gonna fall apart there as well. And that's Kisliv lost. So a decisive defeat. But we did take out possibly all 3 hell cannons. We at least beat them up pretty badly. Did some damage to the giants as well. That set of chaos warriors is reasonably hurt. Fremont was made a noble sacrifice here. It's okay. He's just another Gustav clone. We have enough of those hanging around. Is this gonna survive? How is it gonna survive with no units left in it? And then I guess this Feral Manticore also survived, so it didn't manage to kill any units, unfortunately. I thought we did finish off the hell cannons, though. That's a little suspicious. And then their armies are going to move forward some more. So that deals with our negative income problem, I think. Norsca moving up as well. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the effects of the Norsca update. They are definitely much more challenging now than they have been previously. Okay, so Wissenlin has a rebellion. Fremont died, not as surprising at all. Kislev was destroyed. Beckefin is being sieged by Prince Sigvald, and we have some rebels in Nuln. So these guys here, not particularly worried about this. Nuln should be upgraded by the time that comes in. Yeah, not too worried about that. We'd like to get Kemmler up to Talabheim if we could, before the Chaos Hordes move in. Helmut Gorst is in range to attack these guys, so why are they doing this? It's an interesting move. Here's our assassination chance on this fella. Very high. Very high. Oh no, that's just block army. 50% chance of assassinating a level 22 lord. 1,000 money. I'll take those odds. Success. Very good. Okay, let's get Helmut Gorst into regular stance. What is in his army? Oh, ow. That's not what I want to see. So Hildegard can go up a level. I think she's going to grab... Yeah, we're going to grab Power Drain for her. Get us some more magic in this army. And then... Nope, no, that's not what we want to do. Grab the whole army and try attacking. So it says we have a pretty even battle here. Despite our complete and total lack of anti-large. Well, I mean, we did just take out their lord, and they are in raiding stance, which will make them winded, whereas we will be fresh. There's good winds of magic here, so let's just check. These are on the right units. Which other guys Can their guys do magic damage? They cannot. No, they can't. Okay, so I think we have a pretty good chance here. Let's go ahead and fight the Brayherd of Chaos. Try to take out one of these marauding armies. Get them good and dead. This is actually meant to be our Chaos fighting army, not our Beastmen fighting army. We've stacked pretty heavily the armor piercing here. Thankfully, these guys don't have a lot of ranged, but we don't have much in the way of anti-large. And the Beastmen, we can't use the woods for that because the Beastmen don't have woods penalties for their large units. You can see here, yeah, no forest penalty. So 13 is good enough. Go ahead and start deployment. Okay. So, how armored do they have any armored units really? I don't think they do. Something in armor. Korok, Great Axe Infantry. These are, what are these? Axe Infantry, Great Axe Infantry. I think these are Vestigor Herd. Vestigors with great weapons, I guess. So they have armor. So we'll make a note the Lord has armor. All the rest of their army, I think, is... Oh, there's some more Vestigor Herd. Yeah, so the Vestigor Herd and the Minotaurs have some armor. So let's try to make sure we try to get the our armor-piercing units in there. But now that I think about it, our entire army is armor-piercing. So what am I even thinking about? Okay, so I think we want our shielded units on the flanks, and I think we're going to mix in the Cairn Wraiths. The Cairn Wraiths, I think, are going to be in the second row, with our main row being the Grave Guard, like so. Yeah. And we can have our Hex Wraiths. Our Hex Wraiths should be faster than anything in their army. Their speed is 56. Hex Wraiths is 84. So they should be the fastest units on the field, I think. Apart from Razorgore Chariot. So what I might do is set up my Hex Wraiths on this hill here, where they can both be hidden. And then when this Razorgore Chariot gets in range, we can try to swarm it, or we can just push in for some rear charges, because the AI is probably going to make us move up. They're not going to do it for us. Get our Vargeis on group 6. They'll be our left flanking force. Let's put the Mortis engine in with our ghosts, where it will do the most benefit. And that will be group 2. They're just going to be right in behind there. Just like so. So we can put Hildegard. Hildegard has reasonable speed and can cast spells. So I think Hildegard is going to move up a bit. Helmengorst is our lord, and Cryptors are Cryptors. I think they're just going to go in here. Not really sure what we need them to do. Helmengorst can go over here. Hildegard can go over here. Actually, no, let's swap that back. Helmengorst here. Cryptors on this side. Casters in group 0. So yeah, Hildegard isn't going to need to debuff any armor or anything. We're probably just going to have her try to use Scabscrath and the Fireball as much as possible to fire on into their army. Which, in fact, if we put her all the way up here, then maybe she can wrap around and just start pelting them with fire to get them to come to us. Yeah, we might do that. Let's go ahead and start the battle. Send Hildegard up. Yeah, because otherwise they're just going to stand there. So Hildegard will go up, start hitting with magic. 100 meter range. Yeah, the Fireball has 300 meter range. Hildegard is reasonably fast enough that we should be able to intercept anything they come at us with. And we do have Spirit Leech, which we could use. I think we're going to need all of our magic for keeping our units alive. Okay, Hildegard is just going to hang out up here and find a So Fireball does not do armor piercing damage, I don't think. So let's just fire into some of the low tier infantry. Like the Brayherd here, for example. Now they're going to try to dodge it, which of course they can't because it's a seeking missile. That Minotaur's not getting back up.
My fangs grow sharp.
Alright, so they are going to come to us now, which is advantageous. Might be able to drop a Scabscrath there. How fast are these Minotaurs? They're 60, we are 70, so should be no damage, no danger at all. Try to drop Scabscrath there. Did a bit of damage. Okay. We can also put Fate of Buna on the Lord here. Okay, so these guys have been seen. Let's try to get into this Razorgore chariot. Should be terrified. Oh, guys, get out of there. Hildegard is not being followed or anything. Keep her up here. Throw a fireball. Okay. So these guys should help immensely there. Let's get these guys moved up and turned. Okay. Those guys have successfully split their army apart. Hildegard needs to keep on moving on up. These guys can move into here. Let's get a White King involved here.
Very well.
Let's put some melee attack on our troops here. And I think the Crypt Warriors are going to have to get over here. Gorse, heal yourself up here. And then heal the troops here. Alright, these guys need to get involved back here and over here. These guys need to start cycle charging into the backs of these ones. And you get Hildegard involved. Gorst is being hit by something. Graveyard, great weapons should get up there. Script Ghouls up in here. Graveyard move back. We have a White King involved against a Giant. Not going well for him. Get these guys off the ground and then drop down Scabscrath into them. And toss another fireball as well.
We are immortal.
Okay. Drop down in here. Crypt Horrors doing work. Need to get in there. Chill guys, help out against the Minotaurs with shields. And we really eat through them that quickly. Maybe drop another Lord here. So the problem is going to be these Giants, I think, because we don't have any proper anti-large. We can increase the melee attack of everything in here. Try to get them to just sort of swarm something. The Horse Engine could probably do pretty well against a Giant. These guys, get in these Brayherd, push them off. Move forward, move away. These guys need to collapse in, try to get these Minotaurs' shields dead. And we're pretty much out of magic at this point, but it does look like, yeah, we are getting the drop in morale and a victory. So let's try to clean up what we can on their way out, because mostly the reason we won here, I think, was yeah, Mortis engine follow there, killed the guard, kept this giant. Yeah, does Mortis engine finish off that giant? Okay. Let's try to finish off the giants. They're, I think, the biggest threat still on the field. These guys, try to finish off some of these bigger units. They're still fleeing. Yeah, the ability to summon White Kings is pretty helpful. Not going to lie there. Helmengorsk could really use some extra magic, extra winds of magic items.
I will not sire these.
Hildegard can actually drop the unit on this, or yeah, drain and fireball him.
I need blood.
All right, apparently fireball just didn't work. Maybe get out in front. Put the fireball in there. How's that work? There we go. And we'll go ahead and speed things up. Hopefully these guys can finish off a giant. Hopefully, maybe. I don't think we can get to these guys probably, but we can try. Just because we want to clean up as much of this as we can. This giant's almost dead. Come on, down you go. Okay, very nice. Send them down there as well. Yeah, the Hex Wraiths coming in from behind, getting some rear charges, really, I think, won the day for us there. The rest of the army's pretty beat up, the mainline Grave Guard and things. Mortis Engine, 23 kills. It was mainly just trying to kill the giants. That was the major thing there. Go ahead and rattle. Pyrrhic victory. I think that was pretty good, all things considered. I mean, 3 giants and like 10 units of Minotaurs. Okay, not 10. 5. But still, that's many units of Minotaurs. Killed off 2 full units, maybe 3, 4. Yeah, so we did a pretty crippling blow to their army. If we're lucky, think that's not enough. I would like 2k money. I'm not sure if it's the best idea. Reduce our replenishment rate. I think we need the money though. I think we're no, actually, you know, no, money. 2k is too much to say no to. And then we're going to have to do the follow-up as well. This should be auto-resolvable. I don't think any of these units are precious. So we lost a couple units of Grave Guard with great weapons. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. And this one I think we're going to... I think we're going to murder the captives from this one. Witchbone Pennant, very nice. And we're going to try to get back to Essen close as we can, just so we're out of range of these guys. Vekhavan, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. I mean, are they in range to reinforce now? This Warherd is, but the rest are not. I think this is actually probably the best chance we're going to get to fight these guys. I mean, our chances are not good, don't get me wrong, but it's the best we're going to get. So maybe we'll wait a little bit on that. Yeah, so we've detected a Warherd there. So that's, I think, the last units of the Brayherd of Chaos, because we killed the one over here. We gained some levels with our guys. Magdalene, This director, movement range, watcher, guard. I think we'll just take the extra vampire corruption. And Helming Gorst gained a level. So we got lightning strike. I don't think the rest of these are really useful at all. The growth is good, but not great. Vampire corruption is good, but not great. He'd have to give something like +10 vampire corruption for it to be worth it on the Lord compared to some of these other abilities. So I think we're gonna go and give him the Unliving Host. Yeah, I think we're gonna give him the Unliving Host because horse is 40%. It's helpful, but yeah, Unliving Host I think is the best. Although, hang on, what am I saying? Get him Evasion, and then we can get second tier magic, so we can grab him Earthing, Wind of Death, that sort of thing. Yeah, so that's good. And then I promised this at the start of the episode, so I'm not sure why I didn't follow through on it. Let's move up to reinforcement range and switch to channeling stance, get ourselves some more magic, and then Ludwig.
Make them
Yeah, we should be able to go in here. This battle I don't think will take too long. We have all of our banners assigned. These ones, we should reassign them to the Vargeists. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. We'll probably end up going a little bit over time, but I'd like to get us, I'd like to get Mount Gunbad taken care of. Yeah, I'd like to get Mount Gunbad taken care of. I promised it last time that we would be going in this episode, so I would feel bad if we didn't, because I was busy messing around with chaos on the other side of the map. All right, 8 magic. It's probably going to be a fast battle, so let's gamble on that. Yep, it's much better start. Start deployment. All right, bats are group 5 as usual. We'll just use them to mess about, trying to get in and around them. Let's put who have we got in towers? Or no, we have a battering ram on a tower. Okay, let's put the battering ram in the central one, just to go straight up in there. We can take these wolves, and I think the wolves are going to start trying to beat down the other wall. While the bats over here, they're going to try to mess up any ranged units that are up there. Gregor might try to climb the walls. Ludwig, and the Mortis Engine, and all these guys. Okay. I think these guys are just going to end up being group 1. We might put Mortis Engine and Gregor and these guys in the middle, like so, kind of. That's probably fine. Yeah, so these guys will be group 1. So let's get everything except for the these units up here. Ludwig will go back here. We'll put him as group 0, and then our reinforcements will come in here, and we'll have to send them up at this gate. There's a really big statue of a dwarf here. Dang. All right. Go ahead and start the battle. First send in that, then the rest of group 1 except for them just push on up here. Actually get a little bit narrower than that. Bats get in here as well. Wolves getting against this gatehouse. Okay. Vargeists, the group 6. Push them up here. Looks like most of their range units are actually over there. So these are rangers of the great weapons. They are ranged. Felbats here. Those are both longbeards. So, okay. All of these guys, I'm just going to slam another group, send them up here. Just send them at this gatehouse. Group 4, get over here. Okay, and get the, not the Felbats, the Mortis engine up against the wall to just do triple damage into these guys. Send in some more bats here, and then the rest of the bats, I think we're going to send over here. Oh, our guy's taking some hurt. What are these guys doing instead of standing around here? Get in against the wall. Our guys, get away, get away, get away, get away. Ludwig is there. Alright. Keep those guys healed. Alright. Vargolf can definitely knock this down. And let's get these bats in against these range units. Keep them from doing work. And these guys as well. Get on in there. Battering ram still hasn't moved in. Why don't we get the zombies up on the walls, actually. Spearmen as well. And some more zombies. Might as well get these dogs to sort of stand around on the Mortis engine now. Get some health. Okay, so that gate should go down pretty fast here. Gustav, get on in there. These guys from retreating. Okay, so group 2, get on in here. Thurg and Brynbright should be killed pretty hard. These guys also get through. Zombies, get onto these guys. Group 4, try to get in there. That's our fast units. I don't know why these guys are all the way back here. Doesn't really make any sense. Gustav. So about Ludwig. How is health over here? Okay. Pin these guys in place. And try to do some damage here. These wolves can get in over here. Zombies get up there. Mortis engine should be able to get through as well. And yeah, we should be beating these guys up pretty hard on every single front. I'm going to keep the corpse guard over here to just help with these bats and such. Okay, and let's try to get these guys up, and then try to knock some of these iron breakers off the wall if we could. Vargolf, all these guys seem pretty beat up. Gustav needs to keep this whole area falling apart. Let's get group 2, the ones that can at least, up here to fight these iron breakers. Vargolf's doing pretty good against the iron breakers, I'd say. Considering they don't have much armor piercing damage. And that gives us victory. So we capped it and everything. Go ahead and end the battle there. Decisive victory, I'd say so. And now for something that I've been looking forward to for a long time. I'm going to go ahead and sack Mount Gunbad and the Brightstone Mine. But we are going to have to probably move Gustav out of here pretty quickly. pretty quickly. Because we're going to be taking attrition in the mountains if we don't stay raiding, and if we're busy up here raiding, we will die. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and sack that for almost 20k money. Ludwig picked up a Dragonbane gem, which is very nice. I think we're going to trade some units here. Go back into raiding stance. Actually, we can also put Ludwig into raiding stance. If we go back, hang on. 459 versus, yeah, so this will give us more money on the whole. Let's trade some units. Get Gustav's to be the stronger of the two armies permanently here. Let's put the Mortis engine up here. Corpse cart down here. Is there anything else that we need from this army? Maybe some bats? Maybe some bats. Yeah. Go ahead and put the bats in. Although we're trading bats down first. Let's do this first.
You will fail.
Merge the bats. Merge the wolves. Merge the zombies.
Bring me flesh to craft.
And then, yeah, that should be fine like that.
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
Gustav gets another level, but maybe we'll leave that for next time. So our financial troubles seem to be solved, and we are making some progress against the Chaos forces. So we'll try to continue on with this stuff up here next time. I hope you all enjoyed watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed playing it, and we'll see you around here next time.